You may think of the NFL's big game as a contest among great teams in the gridiron, test of wills with only one winner for the Lombardi Trophy. You know how I feel about that. Yet I'm always struck by how the event draws CEOs like flies to honey. It's impossible not to notice. Even when the Eagles come home with a resounding victory, go Birds, the CEOs are all there, especially when the game's in New Orleans, which is why on a day when it took a shocking late-day rally to finish in positive territory, Dow rising 10 points, S&P gaining 0.24%, NASDAQ advancing 0.07%, I want to talk about what I heard at the big game, what people are worried about, and how those concerns are coloring their decisions and your stocks. I'm not overlooking what happened in the bizarrely positive close today by any means. I am saying that there did seem to be a gigantic program, money switching out of momentum and into classic growth, and it gained speed in the last few minutes of trading, taking the S&P to a record high. But it seemed suspicious, and I didn't like the way it happened. Now, back to what matters. These CEOs I talk to, most of them are not political. They tend to be somewhat old-fashioned. Call them Mitt Romney Republicans, Bill Clinton Democrats. They can remember a time when there was a lot less vitriol in Washington and a lot more teamwork, and they loved that. They didn't really fit into the current environment, so they dismissed Washington as much as possible, focusing on their knitting. So what are their views on the current situation? Well, let me give you a distilled version, called sanitized. I'm going to limit it to business because, while I, too, am sticking to my knitting, this is, after all, a business show.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.